sicher, weil es kann so viel passieren. Wir haben es auch bei den Herren gesehen, Steff Retzinecker mit dem Sturz und es ist eine extrem anspruchsvolle Loipe. Also die Startnummern der Österreicherinnen haben wir angesprochen, 14 Claudia Burka, 17, 18 dann eben unsere Debütantinnen und ja, das ganze Wochenende leider schon schmerzlich vermisst hier. Lisa Hirner, die sich eben ja, von ihrer Krankheit, von ihrem Infekt, den sie gehabt hat, noch nicht erholt hat. Training, dieses Jahr war sie dabei, aber leider auslassen müssen. Und heute dann auch die Botschaft gekommen, dass auch ja, Annalena Slamik nicht dabei sein kann am heutigen Bewerbstag. Sehr, sehr schade. Aber schön, dass Laura Plätz wieder zurück ist. Hat gestern ausgelassen, hat sich nicht fit gefühlt. Aber heute ist sie wieder mit dabei. Die junge Athletin und auf Rang 22 nach dem Springen mit 1:05 Rückstand. Also es wird auf alle Fälle spannend. Wie gesagt, vorne bunt durchgemischt. Ida Marie Hagen auf der 2, aber dahinter ganz viel Spannung drinnen, mit starken Läuferinnen, mit starken Springerinnen. Und da sind wir gespannt, welche Züge sich da bilden werden. Wie gesagt, auch die Abstände hier sehr, sehr gering auf dieser sehr anspruchsvollen Loipe. 2 Runden gibt es zu absolvieren, 2 mal 2,5 Kilometer, macht eben diese 5 Kilometer. Und dann haben wir die Entscheidung im letzten Weltcuprennen dieses Kalenderjahres.
Hello everyone, last action here in Ramsau in the FIS Nordic Combined World Cup. The women are the focus as they finish their weekend with a 5-kilometer compact cross-country race. Sun has disappeared over the hill. It is getting a little darker here, but there is still a bit of life left in this World Cup weekend. Enjoyed the men's competition. Once again, a 5th win here for Vincent Geiger. Hirala Schmidt making up the top 3. Still good conditions as well. Has to be said, after yesterday they'll take it as well. The snow was still falling. It was a wonderful view, but for the athletes it was a bit soft and a bit of a trek, if truth be told. And well, could it be a race dominated by the Japanese? Haruka Kasai tops the rankings after her jump this morning, and her twin Yuna Kasai in 7th place, only a half a minute behind in this compact version of cross country in Nordic Combined. Of course, it doesn't matter how far ahead you are in the jump. If you're 2nd place, you'll be 6 seconds behind, and that's where Ida Marie Hagen finds herself, looking for 4 out of 4 wins. First win of her career in Ramsau last year, and look how she has progressed. Just amazing, really. Beautiful part of the world, wonderful course, compact, close to the stadium. Get some good vantage points as a spectator. The Austrians will be disappointed. We are missing a couple of Austrians in Lisa Herner and Elena Slamik as well. Both, well, I would say it's a bit more than a cold, a bit of a fever as well. And it's not going to help your performance out here, is it? So they don't start. Another not starting is the American, Alexa Brabeck. That'll be a disappointment for everyone watching across the pond in the States. Hope you're enjoying our coverage this weekend. This course, it's a lovely course, it really is, and 2.5 kilometers, so a couple of laps of it for the women. Height difference of 40 meters.
Cindy, very good position for you after the jumping part today. 3rd place and 12 seconds in the compact. What's the plan?
I'm just trying to follow somebody and giving my best.
You have some experiences after yesterday with the course. Is it difficult today, or are the conditions a bit better?
I think it's a bit faster than yesterday and therefore maybe a bit easier, but the track is the same, so.
Good luck for today, thank you.
Yeah, Cindy Hash, who is 3rd. And we get underway. She's had 1 top 10 placing. That was yesterday. Ida Marie Hagen, well, she wants to continue her dominance. 300 points out of 300 points so far in the season. 10 of the past 11 she's won. But Haruka Kasai has been in really decent form. I think it's fair to say was 2nd yesterday and might fancy her chances here. Only 6 seconds ahead of Hagen. But bear in mind that Guido Westphal Hansen down in 10th, our red bib holder, she may have a chance. Anyway, it's all up for grabs. That's how it starts, and as you can see, top 10 within, what, 40 seconds. And would you like to guess who? Well, I guess you might say it's Hagen. She was so good yesterday, pulled away from everybody in the mass start. But you never know. Top 20 within a minute. beautiful part of the world. And these athletes ready to go.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
There is the woman wearing bib number 1.
Für die letzte Entscheidung in diesem Kalenderjahr. Die Damen sind
Just
an der Reihe.
20 years of age.
5 Kilometer
Haruka Kasai.
Race is on und wird der 13.
Perhaps some of our future stars.
Nach ihrem ersten Sieg
Very
vor
stylish
einem
here,
Jahr
madam.
hier beim Compact Race in Ramsau am Dach stehen. Oder kann ihr da wer anders in die Superspitze? Die Antwort.
As a new addition to our K9 Friends collection over the weekend, I have enjoyed seeing them. We've had a flyby a couple of minutes ago. Just got to keep your wits about you, haven't you? With the mountains all about. But what a view. What a view. And our drone's up as well, so we've got eyes in the sky as well. Here she is then, the woman from Waseda University, looking for a 5th World Cup podium and a 2nd in a row after that 2nd place. Big smile from Ida Marie Hagen. Yes, the announcer has it right, our superstar from Norway. First win a year ago and has swept all aside as she's taken control of this competition. But Sydney Harsh, we heard, she just wants to hold on to somebody's skis, not literally, obviously, and then just see what she can do. She'll be looking for a breakthrough podium here. Here come the rest. Everyone with a chance. Everyone with a chance. The likes of Marta Leinen-Lund, only a minute behind, and she's really strong when it comes to cross country. So Kasai lining up only fractionally ahead of our World Cup leader. There she is, Ida Marie Hagen. Only 6 seconds, that's nothing for her. I wouldn't be surprised once we go through the 700-meter checkpoint and she is ahead. Cindy Hash, bit of an unknown quantity, really. 16th in the championship, 10th her best yesterday. Natalie Armbruster is not an unknown quantity. 2nd in the championship with a podium in the 2nd race in Lillehammer. Been very consistent. And so we wait for the tolling of the bell and then getting underway. Gitte Westwold Hansen not had the best time, has she? She was disqualified yesterday on the basis of the provisional round, which of course we had to use, so didn't get to jump and didn't get any points, so she'll be looking to get back into it. Just 30 seconds before we go. Final countdown. Well, it's appropriate music, isn't it? Our last action here in Ramsau this weekend. There is the big bong of the bell. If you're not ready to go, you never will be when you hear that. Away goes Haruka Kasai. Our women's compact race is underway. Only 6 seconds behind the woman who has swept all before her, Ida Marie Hagen. Cindy Hash looking for someone just to latch onto. Armbruster of Germany, Geboth with the blue jumper, bib rather. She's away as well. You can see it's just very tight. And they will start to clump together, they'll start to work together. Especially if you've got like Gruber and Gredler, 2 Austrians together. And And very soon we'll have all of these athletes ready to go and on the course. 2 laps, of course, only 2.5 kilometers per lap. It's a 5k lap as Gredler gets underway, and then Gruber. We talked about those two keeping close contact and helping to go through. The crowd in front of them. Laura Pletz of Austria, another local favourite. What can she do? Not many Austrians in the race. We are missing Herner, we're missing Slamek because of ill health. And well, as predicted, Ida Marie Hagen alongside and then in front of Haruka Kasai. I think Kasai has factored that in as a red. And oh my word, a bit of a stumble from Hagen, who just about got around that very tricky right-hander before they climb up, and then she can look to extend an advantage. Defending champion, won the last 7 in a row, stretching back into the tail end of last season. And as you can see, just starting to clump together very soon up to this 700 meter mark. You can see our intermediate timing board there, and well, it's business as usual with Ida Marie Hagen in front at the moment. Kasai has just tucked in as best she can, but look at the gap that is being pulled out. Ida Marie Hagen leapfrogs Kasai early on in this race. Armbruster has overhauled Cindy Harsh already, and then there's a big gap to the rest. These 4 have gone out like a train, particularly Hagen, who is intent on doing what she did yesterday in the mass start, getting in front and staying in front. Here come the rest. The blue shirt of Maria Gerboth, 35 seconds behind. She's dropped back. Yuna Kasai, the twin sister of Haruka. They had a good day yesterday, 2nd and 5th. And remember, a wonderful day for Minja Koronen, who got a podium, the 17-year-old, in Ramsau, her first last year, and was on the podium again yesterday. She started in 8th place here and is still, where is she now? Just keeping an eye out for her. She's dropped down a wee bit. Still coming through the 700 meter mark, the back markers, but look at the gap between Ida Marie Hagen and the rest. She's really pulled away. Kasai is almost out of sight. Still the first lap. Another tight right-hander to bring you back from the furthest part of the course, back towards the stadium. And the first 4, well, they can see each other, but it's a big gap between the Norwegian and the rest. Kasai and then the 2 Germans, Natalie Armbruster and Cindy Hash. Back towards the spectators, back towards the noise they go. This is a part of the course we've got to be careful. We have seen others fall. It's perfect conditions, a little less soft than yesterday. Five minutes gone. Ida Marie Hagen has stamped her authority already on this race, this compact race for the women. Look at her go. What power, what dominance at the moment. Vesper Hansen up from 10th to 6th. And we last looked at that checkpoint, but we're heading now towards the halfway point. And our leader certainly is anyway, down towards the stadium, towards the noise. Putting out some banging tunes all through today. If it's an outdoor disco you want, You're in the right place. Here are the chasing group. Kasai, Armbruster and Hash. And then the likes of Gaboth and Westford Hansen. This is Westford Hansen. This is a great race from her. She really has put a shift in. We know what she can do on the cross-country track, but we also know what she can do. And Hagen heading towards the halfway mark of this race. The coaches looking for their charges. Haruka is in that chasing group, Haruka Kasai. That's what the Japanese coaches were looking for. They're heading towards the halfway mark. And here is the leader, Ida Marie Hagen. Who else? Taking it easy around that tricky little right-hand turn. She is looking very good indeed. What is the distance between the rest? A little look across at the clock and at the others. There's a big screen here as well. Armbruster it is. He goes through in second. That's a great bit of work. Kasai's still in there. Hash has not given up just yet. A bit of a gap between second and third and fourth at the moment. Westford Hansen. The only furrow she is ploughing herself. She is in fifth place. That's an excellent bit of work. But it's going to hurt her to see that her championship rival is a long way ahead. And of course, Westford Hansen dropping down after no points yesterday. A second, a third, and a disqualification. Here comes Armbruster with Kasai just a little way back, and Cindy Hash. They're both struggling to keep up, and look how far behind, not very far behind, Guido Westford Hansen is. She'll be aiming for a podium, that's for sure. On this final lap, she's eating up the advantage that these two have. Champion in 2022, champion in 2023. Had to concede after looking dominant early on in the season last year. Then that win for Hagen here in Ramsau. And the rest, as they say, is history. Heading towards 3.2 kilometers. That's where we'll get the intermediate timings. Remember, 21.3, the gap between Hagen and Armbruster. I don't think there's any possibility they're going to close that gap, but, well, you never know. She is just phenomenal, isn't she? Ida Marie Hagen away on her own. You can see the nearest rival a long way back. Armbruster, I think it is, who's made a bit of a run for it. She has. Look at her go. Got good power, good rhythm. But she is further behind. It was 21 and a bit seconds. It's more than that now. Hagen has pulled away again. Armbruster looking for the second spot on the podium. And as for the third spot, well, it's going to be interesting. Kasai still there, battling. She started first. But here she comes. Guido Westford Hansen not far behind. Kasai goes through. Hash is still in the battle. And here comes Westford Hansen, gaining all the time. She's about 14 seconds behind those two. More like 4 or 5. 10 minutes gone, final lap. Ida Marie Hagen is a country mile ahead of everybody else. She won't mind being on her own. She Has great stamina, great athleticism, and you would suspect great skis as well. What will it take for someone to beat her? Far side, last time turning around back towards the stadium. Where is the nearest competitor? Still coming through the trees is the answer. There comes Armbruster. And she is a long way behind and won't be overhauling that lead for sure unless something dramatic happens. Steady, she can afford to be steady in those tricky turns. And then putting the effort in uphill, chance to extend the lead. That's where you will gain the advantage. And these three working together, little touch. That was from Cindy Hash. This is for the last podium place. You see Westphal Hansen on the left-hand side. It looks like she is in pole position for third place. And is moving away quickly. I think Kasai is done. Hash odds on to take fourth place, but that is great from Guido Westphal Hansen. Steady jump, not spectacular this morning, but she's certainly putting a bit of effort in, and look just how much faster she goes around that corner compared to Hagen, who just didn't have to bother. She's so far ahead. Heading towards the finish of this race. This is very good from our best skier, Guido Westphal Hansen of Norway. Pushing hard. Hash being urged by the German coaches to extend her advantage over Haruka Kasai. That's 16, Emma Vollersbeck. She has had a very good season thus far. A fourth place in Lillehammer, 9th yesterday. Chance to acknowledge the crowd. She is a long way ahead. Yet another win. Yet to be beaten this season. Take a bow. Ida Marie Hagen, another win. What a fabulous performance from her. So far ahead of everybody else. Only stumbled after the finish. Absolutely outstanding. And Nathalie Armbruster has been wonderful as well. She is the best of the rest. Second place for the German, who is second in the World Cup standings as well. That'll be a second podium of the season, and this has been a great effort. Guido Westphal Hansen had a bit of work to do, was helped by the compact nature of this competition. She'll take the third step of the podium. And that other race within a race goes the way of Cindy Hash. The woman who led us out, Haruka Kasai, will have to settle for fifth. And Emma Vollersbeck does really well to take sixth place. Well, it could have been more than 28 seconds. Hagen slowed, didn't she, to accept the plaudits. Minja Koronen wins that race to get over the line. Brokar, that's excellent from her. And Jenny Novak of Germany rounds out the top 10. Yeah, Kasai unable to match her sister, but they'll be happy, the Japanese, with 5th and 11th. Maria Gaboth, the best jumper, loses out in the end to the United States is Annika Malachinsky. That's excellent from Malachinsky. She'll be very happy with that result. I suspect the best she's had so far this season. Low of Germany in 19th. Here comes Claudia Perker of Austria, one of the local favourites. Zani just edging Gruber. Our Austrian cameras keeping an eye on Gruber as she went over the line, but couldn't quite beat the Italian. Trina Gupfert started in 11th, but has dropped down into 20th. 31 taking to the start line, so we've still got a few to come. Here comes Silva Berbic of Slovenia. Behind her, Teresa Kodowska of Czechia. Whether you're first or 30th, you will have given it everything for sure. Over the line, and Sofia Gredler from the Meerhofen club here in Austria. Malachinsky, that's an outstanding finish from the American 12th place. She'll be absolutely delighted with that. Someone holding up Lena Brukar. All smiles though from Ida Marie Hagen. Our winner once again. Let's just go through the stats. 13 of the last 16. It's 11 of the last 12 and the last 8 on the trot. Armbruster Westphal Hansen finishing up the podium. Good efforts from De Jori from Mittenstad of Norway, gaining 14 places. Not so good for Trine Gorpert. We saw her come over the line. Well, the day is slowly drifting away from us. The light is more or less gone. Gita Westphal Hansen, though, lit up our race a little bit with a wonderful charge through to take 3rd place and make up for that disqualification yesterday. 2 times World Cup champion, looking to get back into the best form that she can. And Nathalie Armbruster remains 2nd in the World Cup standings. A second place, no lower than 6th so far this season. She was all smiles as she came across the line. But no one was beating this woman, Ida Marie Hagen. Didn't take long to get past Haruka Kasai, and then she just kept going. Might have been a bit more tricky if it was a Gunderson, but you suspect not. Absolute machine. Everyone else must be asking, over this Christmas break, what do we have to do? Wonderful moment for her, able to take a bow soak it all in. Very special place for her after her first win of her career here last year, of course. Those are our top three. No wonder they're smiling. Wonderful moment for the three of them. Special again for Ida Marie Hagen, who is sweeping all in front of her.
Ida, congratulations, another fantastic performance from you, but we know that the compact race really suits you. So what was going through your head when you went to the start today?
I was really excited and also like a bit sad that it's this last competition before Christmas, so I want to give everything today and really enjoy being able to compete and being around in these beautiful surroundings. So yeah, just trying to take in everything out and give my best.
We have a little break now until the next World Cup in Schonach. What are your plans for that?
First go home and celebrate some Christmas with my family and hopefully put some down some more hours and be prepared for Schonach.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you soon.
See you soon. Merry Christmas.
Chance to relax perhaps. This is how it looks in the World Cup. Hagen almost 100 points ahead of Armbruster. Kasai in third. Westphal Hansen though coming up on the rails after her disappointment yesterday. Chinsky inside the top 20, flying the flag for the United States. Kravich, not quite such a good day. She didn't start this race, so that will have hurt her World Cup prospects in terms of getting as high up as she can. Germany in a battle with Norway. And the rest are just spectators, really. Last action of our weekend. About to get underway. Stand by, don't go anywhere. We've got the victory ceremony coming up.
Die ganzen Interviews werden noch gemacht und dann haben wir gleich die schnellsten drei hier bei uns und starten mit der Siegerehrung. Wie gesagt, der letzte in diesem Kalenderjahr und dann geht's nach Weihnachten. Nächster Weltcup-Stopp dann im Jänner für die nordischen Kombinierer in Schonach, Heimrennen für die DSV-Athletinnen und Athleten und dann eben das übernächste Rennen schon wieder auf heimischem Boden bei uns, das Nordic Triple in Seefeld. Ende Jänner, Anfang Februar, letztes Wochenende, ab dem 31. Jänner geht es dann los im Hochplateau von Tirol und im Anschluss dann eben für alle Wintersportfans, vor allem für die Alpin-Fans, das Highlight des Winters in Österreich, die Alpine Ski-WM in Saalbach-Hinterklemm ab dem 4. Februar und wie gesagt, bestes Weihnachtsgeschenk geht auch Last Minute, kann man sogar am 24. noch kaufen und ausdrucken. Tickets für die Highlights, die dieses Jahr noch anstehen. Vor allem auch hier in der Region haben wir natürlich das Night Race in Schladming, Riesentorlauf Slalom, dann auch im Jänner noch Skicross-Weltcup auf der Reiteralm. Oliver Andorfer ist schon richtig hot auf diese Geschichte. Also viel los für die Wintersportfans bei uns in Österreich und die Kürze eben die Siegerehrung der Damen im Compact Race.
Today this could be the greatest day of our lives.
Wir sind bereit für die Siegerehrung und bitten um die Vielfalt.
Time then for the victory ceremony. Now we've got everyone in the right place. Nathalie Armbruster just wanting to make sure she will bring in up the rear, and that doesn't mean she's last though, does it? It's the second spot on the podium for her. Top step once again for Ida Marie Hagen.
FIS Nordic Combined World Cup Ramsau 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official prize giving ceremony of today's Women's Compact Race. Auf dem dritten Platz für Norwegen in third place, representing Norway, Ida Vestfold Hansen.
Had a bit of work to do, and she did it well and hauled herself past others into third place. Back perhaps on track after the disqualification yesterday.
Germany, Nathalie Armbruster.
She's made up, isn't she? And why not? A second podium of the season, and she is fighting for the lead, but she's going to have to get past this woman first. First times two in Lillehammer, and first times two in Ramsau. Ida Marie Hagen wins here in Ramsau once again.
Die Preise werden überreicht für die drittplatzierte Norma Okashev.
Honourable mentions as well for Cindy Hash, who came in fourth, and just ahead of Haruka Kasai, who got a second place yesterday.
Den Preis für die Zweitplatzierte überreicht
der Bürgermeister von Ramsau am Dachstein. The prize. The second place is handed over by the
handsome little trophies, aren't they? And presented by a gentleman in a wonderful bit of traditional local dress. That jacket is wonderful, isn't it? We are, without mistake, in Austria, and well, someone from over the border has stolen second place. Nathalie Armbruster has done very well.
Der Preis für Platz 1 für die Siegerin wird überreicht vom Vizepräsidenten des Steirischen Landesskiverbandes. The prize for the winner. First place is
To Hagen's first win last year, Guido Westphal Hansen, who won the last 4 competitions in Ramsau. She likes it, but I suspect this woman likes it even better. Another win for Ida Marie Hagen, our World Cup leader by a little distance at the moment. Well, that wraps up our programme here in Ramsau. I hope you've enjoyed it. Christmas break, of course, and then we continue in Schoenack. Here, though, in the last race, Westphal Hansen taking the 3rd place, Natalie Ambruster with the 2nd, and another win for Ida Marie Hagen. Thank you for your company. Have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.
Of Norway. Ida Westphal Hansen, Natalie Ambruster und Ida Marie Hagen. Natürlich wollen wir auch ganz kurz mit der Siegerin noch einmal plaudern für euch, liebe Fans, die so toll Stimmung gemacht haben heute den ganzen Tag. First of all, Ida, congrats, what a win again. Last year, Ramsau, your first World Cup victory, now again and again. Is this a special place for you here?
Yeah, of course, Ramsau has my heart, so this is my favorite place besides my home, so yeah, I really enjoy being here, and especially with my family as well. It means everything.
Okay, this is really, really cool. Ida Marie Hagen loves Ramsau, I guess Ramsau loves Ida.